top 10 proteins of 2023. Fake channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and protein supplements are not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. And that's why today I am going to be breaking down the top 10 best proteins of 2023 for every situation. But before I get started, I want to know from you. Comment down below your favorite protein this year. Let's start off with the honest truth. Protein supplements are convenient, tasty, affordable, and highly bioavailable. But keep in mind they are supplements and you should be getting as much of your protein intake from whole food sources. So the number one best source of whole food protein on the go has to be liquid egg whites. Don't worry, they don't taste bad. They taste like slightly salted water. 8 ounces of liquid egg whites delivers 26 grams of protein. The runner-up to liquid egg whites is going to be milk. That is obviously high in whey and casein protein, but the reason that it's runner-up is that it is high in carbohydrates and many people are lactose sensitive. The best tasting protein of 2023 comes from a company that is known for delivering fantastic flavors across their entire lineup, and that is Alpha Lion's PB and Gains. It is peanut butter, it's chocolate, it's got like M&M inclusions in there. It is delicious. It's fantastic. It tastes like a dessert. You're going to think it's a cheat meal. It is whey isolate, and they do add digestive enzymes in there so you don't get those protein farts. For those of you that are concerned about what's actually in your supplements, you want the best of the best, the purest of the pure. I bring to you Nutrabio's grass-fed whey protein isolate. They make all of their own products in a certified, federally inspected GMP facility, fully transparent labels, third-party testing on the bottom of all of their supplements. You can go to checkmysups.com and find out how this thing got tested and where it stands according to the label. It's whey isolate, but it's not your typical whey isolate. The milk that they use for the whey comes from grass-fed cows. This is literally the cleanest protein on the planet. They don't use aspartame. They don't use sucralose for flavoring. It's flavored with monk fruit and stevia, and it has fully transparent labels down to the 100th of the gram. No protein spiking. And usually when it comes to vanillas, I find them to be all about average. The vanilla bean on their grass-fed whey protein isolate is fantastic. The chocolate is good as well, but if you're going to pick one flavor, go with the vanilla. It's 2023 and you want the best tasting cereal protein. That's right, they actually make protein flavored exactly like the cereal of your childhood. A lot of people will mix it and have it first thing in the morning to give them a kick, give them that cereal flavor, and a lot of people will actually mix it and pour it over their cereal in lieu of milk. My favorite flavor in this cereal protein category has to be Ghost Lifestyle's cinnamon cereal milk. It's gluten and soy free, and frankly, it tastes exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I need to thank all of you for using my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video. Those links do help support the channel, and when you use those links, please let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. You are looking for one protein to rule them all. You don't want a specific protein for your morning, one for your post-workout, one for your bedtime. No. You want a protein that's going to get the job done across the board. And in that case, you're going to want a whey protein isolate casein blend. What that does is you get whey protein isolate, which is fast digesting, quick to act, and then you get that slow digesting casein protein, allowing your body over the course of 4 hours to get an even distribution of protein. There are a number of whey isolate casein blends out there. My favorite flavor has to be Nutrabio's Confetti Cake. This used to be called Freedom Fetty. It was a limited time flavor, and so many people loved it that they actually turned it into a permanent flavor. The best tasting vegan protein of 2023. I don't know if that's an oxymoron, but truth be told, vegan proteins have come a long way in terms of flavor. These days, the vegan proteins are downright good in terms of taste. Unfortunately, the bioavailability of that protein tends to be very low, especially when compared to whey protein or even other whole food sources. A lot of people who are lactose intolerant will actually push themselves towards a vegan protein thinking they're doing something good. Unfortunately, you're better off just chugging a glass of liquid egg whites. If you are vegan, I would still try to shy you away from vegan proteins. I would rather see you get amino acid pills and take those so that you know you get a full spectrum of amino acids to complement your vegan diet. What is the best budget protein of 2023? It may not be the one you think. Many of us will be gravitated, pulled in by the price of the bottle. We go to a Walmart, BJ's, Costco's, and we see a fantastic price. We think it's a great deal. But you usually get what you pay for. A lot of those proteins are inferior. There's a lot of protein spiking. And on top of that, when you see that bottle price, you don't take a step further to calculate the price per gram of protein. A lot of those cheaper bottles actually have the same, if not higher, price per gram of protein than a lot of the better competition. You would be much better served by going with a higher quality protein and using just a little bit less rather than double scooping that cheap junk protein. Now, in my opinion, the best way to do this on a budget is to go with Nutrabio's Classic Whey. You can buy it on their website, you can buy it on Amazon. Because it comes in 5-pound containers, purchasing in bulk helps bring that price point down. Also, it is a whey concentrate, which further brings the price point down to 4 cents per gram of protein, which is right around what you should be paying. Now, even though it is a concentrate, keep in mind, unlike other companies, Nutrabio lists the quality of concentrate. They use WPC 80. It is the highest quality of whey protein concentrate before it kicks over to isolate. It has a bioavailability of 100. Most of us are training in the gym to actually look better. And the best protein you can take in to improve your looks, yep, there's a protein for that, has to be collagen protein. Now, in the past, I will tell you that a lot of the research for collagen protein was subpar. There was no conclusive evidence that taking collagen would actually improve your looks or the elasticity of your skin. However, they have done new research using AI to judge people's faces to see if they actually made an improvement. And they were able to show that collagen peptides, which are smaller and easier to absorb in your system, did improve people's age in terms of that facial recognition software that they used after using collagen protein for over 3 weeks. The supplement industry is littered with collagen proteins. I typically use Glaxon's collagen, their naked flavor, which is unflavored. I got this bulletproof collagen protein in to review. It's pretty good. And the important thing is twofold. Number one, make sure that your collagen has collagen peptides in it. And number two, make sure you're getting in 10 grams per day. That's what the studies were done on, and that's all you should need. Simply just mix that with your pre-existing protein shake, and you're off to the races. The best ready-to-drink protein shakes of 2023. They are literally a pre-made protein shake for on the go. They can come in a bottle or a carton, and they are extremely convenient. I do tend to say to stay away from these. Reason being is usually the price per gram of protein is through the roof, and the quality of most of those proteins is very low. If your lifestyle demands that you have a ready-to-drink on-the-go protein, I would suggest going with Fairlife Nutrition's High Protein. It's one bottle, 30 grams of protein, low carb, low fat, and I've only tried the chocolate, but it does taste delicious. Baking protein powder. That's right. Some of you, the smart ones, are actually adding scoops of protein into your baking. It's a great way to jack up the protein macros without adding a lot of extra carbs or fat. And for us, I usually put scoops of protein in anything that we bake for the kids because frankly, they're just not getting enough good, healthy protein in. Now, there's a number of amazing flavors out there, and depending on specifically what you're baking, you may want to pick a protein powder flavor that's in line with that. Now, for me, the one that my family's been consistently using is the Nutrabio's Cinnamon Sugar Donut. It's a delicious flavor, and frankly, it's whey protein isolate, so you're getting almost all protein and very little carbs, zero fat. And for me, when I put it in my oatmeal, it gives it a nice little pop. That cinnamon sugar pop is just what I need to take a bland oatmeal and make it into a fun breakfast. For the kids, we usually put this into their muffins or make snickerdoodle cookies out of it, and they're not the wiser. I want to know from you, Comment down below which protein are you currently using and if it's something you would recommend. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you and I are officially like Leonardo DiCaprio and 19-year-old girlfriends. We're band of brothers. Hell, we're best friends. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. And as usual, don't save anything for the trip back.